everyone, I'm Mary from Nerdy BookBOOK Club, and today what I have in store for you is my October wrap-up video. I'm gonna be sharing with you all the books that I read in October. I'm a very slow reader, so I don't normally get this many books done, but I read 5 books during October. That's a new record for me. I am trash for listening to audiobooks, so all these books I listen to audiobook on audible.com. If you haven't done an audiobook before, I highly recommend them. There are 2 books in this book talk that high recommend to listen to the audiobook because it is perfect. So let's get started. The first book that I read for October was Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Oh my gosh, this book is the second last book in the Six of Crows duology. I was absolutely obsessed with Six of Crows, and I was so sad to leave Kaz and the crew and the gang in Crooked Kingdom, but it had to come to a close. I'm so very happy with the ending of this. If you haven't picked up this series, what are you doing? You need to go, you need to read it. I actually got the opportunity to meet Leigh Bardugo at the Texas Teen Book Festival. We chit-chatted, I got my book signed, and she was so wonderful to talk to. This is one of the books that I would highly recommend listening to for an audiobook. Each character is voiced by a different person, so Kaz has a different voice, Inej has a different voice. In both series, it's the same person doing each voice. So it makes this book very enjoyable to listen to. My next book that I read for October, I don't actually have it with me because I just listened to it on my Audible account, was This Savage Song by Schwab. Oh my gosh, this book I was so obsessed with. I wanted to read a monster book for the month of October, and that was the icing on the cake for my monster book for the month. There are 3 different types of monsters. There are Korsai that'll eat you raw, Malachi that'll drink you dry, and Sunai who will sing you a song and steal your soul. I loved the 2 main characters so much. I loved August, like, he is my bae. If you have not read this book, go read it. It's amazing. I loved it. It was a good October read. Our Dark Duet is the next book. I believe it's only a duology, but I am not sure. Maybe it's gonna be a trilogy, but I think it's just 2 books. And I'm so excited for that. The cover reveal was 2 weeks ago, and I was flipping out, like hardcore. So my third book that I read for October is a very dear heart to me. It's the last book in a series that basically got me into reading YA books, and that is the 3rd book in the Snow Like Ashes series, Frost Like Night by Sara Raasch. This book gave me all the feels. I was so happy with the outcome of it. If you haven't read the first book, Snow Like Ashes, I'm not gonna get into details about this book, but I was happy with it. Chapters 21 and 22 had me like, just so happy. I can't believe that it's over. I'm super sad, but I can't wait to read more from Sara Raasch. My next book that I read for October was the 2nd book in the Illuminate series, Gemina by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. This series blows my mind, and I think I said that for my Illuminate book talk. It just like takes you to this completely different world. The way that it's written is so good. In this book, unlike Illuminate, you meet a new set of characters and stuff, but it is worth everything. The old cast comes in towards the end, but I have fallen in love with this new set of characters, and I am super excited to get the 3rd one in my hands. I am also really excited because I'm going to get to meet Jay and Amie at Book People in Austin on October 30th at 2 p.m. And my last book in my October reads is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare. Now, this is our October book of the month. Our live show for 3 Dark Crowns is October 30th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And use the hashtag 3NerdyCrowns on Twitter to ask us questions during our live show. My November TBR pile is super high. I probably won't get to them all. There's a couple of other books that are coming in November that I'm super excited for, but they are for our December picks for you guys to vote for our December Book of the Month. That voting will go live on our Twitter account in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that to see which books you can vote for our December Book of the Month. Our November Book of the Month that you guys voted for was Replica by Lauren Oliver. Our live show dates are still to be announced for the Replica book talk, but stay tuned on our Twitter account to learn when that is. So that was my October wrap up and November TBR list. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below if you want me to read anything else during the month of November. I would love your recommendations. I'm Mary from Nerdy BookBOOK Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye!